So this is what's going on around my house right now. Now the locations are not exactly accurate. And you'll see my blue dot that's supposed to signify me literally moves around the screen. But of course when I'm recording, that doesn't happen. Now back here where the 50 is, back in there, that's where I'm at. Those green dots are slightly misaligned. It's more accurate if I turn it this way. And you'll see that they're literally surrounding where I'm at in the back of the house. That's where I'm at all the time. And they're literally surrounding my location, frying me every night, especially when I'm asleep. Now I feel it all the time, but especially when I'm asleep, because my RF blanket is burnt to a crisp. Last time I shot a video about that, there were some, black spots all over it. Now it's literally fried to a crisp. So when I wake up in the morning, this nutcase has been frying me. And you see all these green dots are perfectly surrounding my location, which is this back section of the house. I'll show you right here. This section here, well, let me do it better. This section here is where I'm at most of the time. And then you'll see the only other place, sorry, let me get rid of that. The only other place that I'm at is over in this section here, where they got these other green dots. So basically, it's just a big triangulation around my area. And you see how all those green dots just went away because I'm recording, to eliminate the point that I was trying to make. And that's what this nutcase does all the time. You'll see in my other videos, as soon as I say something, he'll stop doing it. But anyway, you see all this. This doesn't take place anywhere else in my neighborhood. These 20 Wi-Fi networks, that's for everything around here, all these houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So that was me driving through my neighborhood to get to see what was available. Now, when you break it down like this, you can see it better. Every other house is one green dot. One green dot. So that's like their printer, Office Jet, Direct whatever, Merlin, that's their Wi-Fi, then their 5G Wi-Fi, and then ShyMax with that, whatever that is. And you'll see these people's, but everyone's got one green dot. There's 2 green dots there. Wow, that's it? Now, for all I know, those green dots have something to do with these nutcases. I have no idea, but I see all these houses in one green dot, one green dot. And then here's my house, and all of a sudden, hundreds of green dots everywhere. All right, well, there's not hundreds of green dots, but there's hundreds of these networks that they're using. And those green dots, if I zoom out, you'll see those green dots go with the corresponding dots there. See that? So I don't know the difference between the green little flag things and the circles. I'm not sure. But what I do know is this nutcase is trying to murder me. He's frying me. My body's on fire all the time. And this is what's going on around my house. So I don't know what it all means or how it all works, but I can tell you what's happening. And if you remember, there's green flags all around here, and now they're gone. No matter if I zoom out. But if you just rewind it to the beginning, remember there was an arch around here like that? And after I pointed it out, oh, it just disappeared as soon as I pointed it out. So this is his attempt. All he does all the time is try to make me sound crazy, try to act like what's happening isn't happening. Like you can't just rewind the video to the beginning and see that there was all these green flags here. I mean, this guy's an absolute nutcase. But all those green flags are still there. And if you rewind it, you'll see about 8 that were all up in here surrounding my area. Yes, this is what he does. They also do that when I was out there with the metal detector. They'll jam my signal. That's something that they've done a million times. Jam my signal so I can't get a signal. You see that blue dot? You see how that's moved quite dramatically. That blue dot's supposed to be me, and they do it all the time. I'll be on here, and the blue dot will dance around. I'm sitting in one location, not moving, but the blue dot will bounce around. So somehow they can control my location. And if you see down here at the bottom, the 7.96 down here, that's supposed to be the distance between my tower and my cell phone. 7.96 meters. Just a few minutes ago, it was 4 point something. Somehow they've backed it up. That's what I'm saying. These green dots, for all I know, they bounce it over to this one here, which says, 7.9 meters, call it 8 meters times 3 is 24 feet. See, I don't know what this red dot is there. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, that's what it's saying. That's saying that that's my T-Mobile Wi-Fi network right there. They're saying that's my T-Mobile Wi-Fi network right in front of my house, when in actuality, it's the T-Mobile tower is like way back here somewhere. Where is it? It's like right over here somewhere. It's a bad angle. Anyway, the point is that's not my tower at all. And you'll see these 50 are spread out. That's 50. Yeah, 2020. There's 50 networks here when I zoom in. 50 networks there. Now, when I zoom out, well, when I zoom in, they spread out. See how they spread out? But if you go over to my house, they're all spread out around my house. And like I said, everything needs to be slid over to the left. If you see the direction, it's coming from the side of my house. So everything looks further to the right over here than what it actually is. Everything. My blue dot's supposed to be like right about here. So if you move everything over about 15 feet, that's a more accurate representation. Because you can see the camera angles coming from the side of my house over here, completely avoiding this side. You can't see that side of my house, which means the angle's here. And so, whatever. Hey, all those dots need to be slid over about 15, 20 feet. And I'm recording this as he's zapping the heck out of me, like he always does, in live time as I'm recording.